back and hopefully get some W's on today's episode of Team 2K TV versus the world. What's going on? Welcome to the show again, you guys. Thanks so much for joining us. How are you feeling today?
It feels great. I mean, I'm excited to be on here. You know, it's always good to be able to come on 2K TV and to be able to, you know, show your game to.
And the Mavericks with possession here, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on, and a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Now here's Young. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also all over the place on defense, mucking up the passing lanes and getting all kinds of steals, too.
So for New Orleans right now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, guys, he in the last outing against the Spurs was all business. He dropped an amazing number of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Here's Temple. Give him 8. Pass to Bowman. Looking to win the run. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one.
Hello.
Their will and have taken control on the glass.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's T. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And so it's New Orleans, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. The Huskers. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
They've got Wagner, and it's Doncic in at the 2. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Davidson's shot is good.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Outside Young. Back to Doncic. The baseline Jay doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Temple. Offensive rebound. Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got 7.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
And yes, another basket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Young finds Wagner. And he's going for the oop here.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Outside Barrett to the inside. T. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. What you say?
Oh, my goodness.
Come on now.
Brandon Ingram.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Wagner outside. Pass to Young. Doncic outside. Outside Young. Here's Temple. Shot clock at 6. Back to Young. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 11 points in the game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
From the baseline. Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Shot from the top of the key. No good there.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Doncic on the wing. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Pass to Temple. And here's Wagner, guarded by Barrett. Barrett against Wagner. Down low. The shot's good.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Pass to Davidson. Three-pointer. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Young.
This guy. All right.
Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Wagner outside. Covered by Williamson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Rose is checked in for the Mavericks. Ingram comes in for Doncic. Here's Ingram. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Ingram's got 14 points.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Davidson's shot is good.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Ingram on the wing. High arcing shot. The putback doesn't go that time. New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Right wing. Here's T. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Outside Young. No good with the elbow jumper.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Pass to Davidson. Over Rose. And another basket for New Orleans.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Wagner outside. shot to stop the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team
That free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here.
Ingram taking.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
Has to Hunt. Shoots over Young. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Bowman. To the paint. Here's Rose. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Davidson. And that one is hammered home.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Rose. The D's right on him. Take it away. Guarded by Young. Here's Hunt. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Here's Rose. T grabs the miss.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He's perfect from the line this time. This has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Bowman. Second chance shot. Got a hand on it.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And here's Tatum. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Tatum's gotten his first basket of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Rose outside. Can they get it? Pelicans cleared away. Here's T. No luck on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Fires it. Dallas no good that time either.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Lets it fly from 18. Still a foul on the shot. The bucket is good. And
Substitution on the court.
Yeah, 85 points. Get outside. You better?
Here's Doncic.
Honor.
And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
B.A., I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
So for the Pelicans right now, down to 5 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Substitution on the court.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Here's Smith. Here's T. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Marion. Here's Stevens, covered by Smith. Here's Stevens, and here's Hunter from the arc. On target from range. The Pelicans have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Let's go with a three. Yet another bucket.
90 points, a legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I'll tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly, fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions. But the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
Outside Barrett. To the paint. Here's T. And he slams it in one-handed.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Gibson. Here's Marion. Now Gibson. The layup off target. Now here's Barrett. Defense right on him. To the inside. T. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Stevens. Here's Marion. 6 to shoot. Here's the teardrop. Can't get the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Down low. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Pass to Gibson. Here's Marion. Looking to end the drought. Tries again. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Tell you what, the way they've been eating up that offensive backboard in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Inside. Unable to get that one. Hunter with some nice D. Tipped away. It's stolen by Hunter. The Mavericks making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Stevens, covered by Smith. Down low. Stevens' shot is off. New Orleans has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Pass to Marion. Pulls it. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Here's T. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts. Here's Stevens. Outside Hunter. Pass to Stevens. Here's Marion. Here's Stevens. It's blocked. Here's T to the paint. The shot from the low post is good.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Pass to Marion.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Puts it up from 12. T grabs the miss.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Pass to Rose. Here's Stevens, covered by Smith. Here's the floater. Another shot. Gibson, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pelicans.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for T.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
Here's Marion. Back to Rose. Will it go? Shot clock at 5. The shot that time not on target. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the left wing. Here's T. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this
14
run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Gibson. Baseline try. And too long on the shot. Smith outside. Here's T. Good. Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Nope. I'm paying for any Temple funeral expenses.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.